You have a lot of good young players who continue to improve. And when guys improve, they sometimes want more of a share in the offense or the opportunity to get to do a little bit more, show a little bit more. How is that challenge for you when it comes to keeping everyone satisfied, keeping everyone developing, and keeping the focus on winning? That's a lot of hats at once that you kind of have to balance.
Yeah, you're right. It is one of the biggest challenges of probably coaching in the NBA, Blake. My answer probably is I was very fortunate to have really good training kind of in this area. And what I mean by that is, go to the D League or the G League where I did, 6 years as a head coach, and all those guys are trying to make a name for themselves each and every night so they can get called up, right? And somehow, and you already touched on this too, that the winning is really part of the development. Teaching them how to play winning basketball is like at the top of our list in developing players, right? So we always tried to do that when we were with the D League team, and those guys, they usually took a lot of our guys because we had a winning program. They want teams that are impacting teams that are winning and playing winning basketball. So I kind of always had, had to work through that in the minor leagues, and I think that really helped me. And it continues to be a challenge, and I continue to try and hone that part of the craft, but I think it's part of the job.
Is there any part of you that you get to the NBA after that time in the G League and you're like, maybe you exhale for a minute? It's like, good, no one can just take my players when we're heading for the playoffs. And now the organization has had enough success that you keep losing assistant coaches. And you're kind of like, what the heck? This is never end. I know, Jama goes to Golden State, Patrick now going to Phoenix, and of course, Chris and Nate getting the opportunities that they did. How do you, I guess it's kind of the same question as with the player side, but manage that you want the people around you to have better opportunities, but maybe you don't want to lose too many of them each summer.
Yeah. Listen, I think that, first and foremost, again, it's really my whole coaching life, Blake, was in leagues that people were trying to move on from. So it's kind of ingrained that I was always trying to help people bump up and get, if it was England, they were trying to get to mainland Europe, Italy, or Spain. If it was a D League, they were trying to get up. If they're assistants, they're trying to get head coaching experience or get there one day, right? So, no, it's part of what we as an organization really value, and what I personally really value is trying to do everything we can to help people reach their goals, and certainly do everything we can to give them the hands-on experience. Like in practice, I let those guys run the head coach the scrimmages, one on each team, and give them a chance to make their own subs, call their own timeouts, draw their own plays, all those kind of things. And then when it's time for them to go, maybe coach the G League team again, because I think they need some head coaching experience. We've done that. We've had two guys, you mentioned them, Jama and Patrick, both kind of moved through there, and then they move on to bench, front of the bench, hybrid bench positions, and they end up having great experiences. It's just to help them grow, for sure.
Nice synergy with the national program there too, where you can get Nate and Nathaniel, those opportunities. And I know Nathaniel's going to be coaching the men's team at Global Jam here, July 5th to 10th. So yeah, nice little synergy there as well. It mimight be too early for this, but do you anticipate any changes to your staff, or kind of like backfilling the Patrick stuff?
Well, it is just a bit too early. Just don't know for sure, Blake. Like how obviously we need a new 905 head coach, right? So not quite sure where that's gonna land. And if that happens to be somebody else that's on my staff moves over, then we'll have to replace somebody. But just a bit early for those dominoes to kind of all be filled in.